Rarity still is trapped in the nightmare dreamscape, while Celestia prepares a lasso, which is the way to get to the moon she referred to in the last issue. Hers and Luna's power combined with the strength of the other ponies enable them to use the lasso to pull the moon closer to Earth. This lasso is then used as means to cross over to the moon, at least for the non-flying ponies. All goes well until Spike thinks it's a good idea to go on there fully armed. The weight of his armor is too much for the magic-infused lasso, and it snaps. Luna, Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy together are barely able to carry them the rest of the way. Now they arrived at their destination, and Luna informs the main six that they have to be careful, because the previously peaceful inhabitants of the moon are now the vessels for the nightmare forces. Now we switch to Rarity, who still gets pestered by the things that we now know are the inhabitants of the moon. Under the nightmare forces spell, and they use her insecurities against her. Her desire to help and to use her generosity for her friends is strong, but the fear of them abandoning her and rejecting her gifts is stronger. She fears being taken for granted. This fear lets the nightmare forces take her over. Back to the rest of our heroes, who are still on their way and pass the time with a game of I Spy, which gets interrupted when suddenly the moon critters appear around them, and with them the nightmare mist, as Luna calls it now, which once again sucks them into their nightmares. In Twilight's dream, we once again see her getting dismissed, and the reason for that is that friendship, and therefore its magic, is destroyed, and it's all her fault. But with all the help and the encouragement of Luna and Spike, she realizes and accepts that it's all a nightmare and breaks out of it. Now it's time to save the others from theirs. Rainbow Dash's dream is once again her not being able to fly and help the Wonderbolts save the village. And after the reassurance of Luna that it's only a nightmare and it's all because of her fear, she's Rainbow Dash. She doesn't fear anything and breaks through the nightmare through outflying the smoke. Pinkie realizes her nightmare herself and breaks through the not amused crowd through reassuring herself that she is the most laughter-giving, fun-having, friend-making pony ever. Rainbow and Pinkie then convince Fluttershy that the animals in her dream are fake and just a product of the nightmare mist, which enrages her and makes her yell "Fakers" out loud, which gets her out of the nightmare. At last, the others that help AJ come back to her senses through telling her that she would never let Sweet Apple Acres go to ruins like this, and she escapes her nightmare through believing what her friends tell her. But now, all of them are again surrounded by the enchanted moon animals, and since the others broke through the spell, they now target Luna's fear, the fear of losing her new friends and going back to Nightmare Moon. But Twilight and the remaining main six won't let the nightmare forces get her again. Not another one of their friends. They trust her, but she reveals to the reader that she has lied to them in some way that we don't know yet. The forces keep pressing on Luna until they reveal that they have other means to get the kingdom they were promised. That's when we finally see Rarity again, but not her normal marshmallow form, but the one that the storyline is named after. Nightmare Rarity. That's where this issue ends. We've finally seen what the Nightmare Forces are capable of, and Nightmare Rarity was revealed. But what are your thoughts on it? Do you like her design as much as I do? What do you think about the Nightmare Forces? Let me know in the comments, and sub if you don't want to miss the next part. And until next time, for the bronies, brony fellas, and bye.